Hey guys, Paul here. Today we are talking about the Backyard Discovery Skyfort 2. I'm going to give you all my thoughts on why we bought this, talk about the build process, and talk about our thoughts on it after about 4 months of playing on it. We bought this for our kids for Christmas. We built it ourselves, my wife and I. And in a couple minutes into this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how long it took us to build it. Spoiler alert, it took a little while. But I'm going to walk you through that and give you some ideas on what could make it go faster for you. And then we're going to talk about everything you need to know about this playset. Hey guys, Paul here. And today we are looking at the Backyard Discovery Skyfort 2. And my wife and I bought this for the kids for Christmas a couple of months ago. And I just want to share with you our experience, talk to you about assembly and my thoughts on how assembly went. And we'll get up close and show you some of the features. I'll grab the camera and show you parts of it and cut in some other footage that I already took so you can see our whole process. Spoiler alert, the kids are loving it. They're having a great time. We spent a lot of time researching playsets and trying to figure out what exactly we wanted. And we went with the Skyfort because it had pretty much everything all in one combo. So it's got a slide, rock wall, it's got the monkey bars, which are a big hit as the kids get older. And it's got swings on that side. You can see we've got the trapeze set up. It's got the sandbox underneath, which I'll show you here in a second. Little picnic table, the fort up top, the crow's nest. It really has everything. So it's like a playhouse, swing set, all combined into one. Before I show you some of the features and get up close and kind of show you how the kids use it, I just want to talk about the our kids are 10, almost 8, and almost 2, and so we wanted to get one that had a lot of options for all of them, and they all are loving it. The 10-year-old's still playing on it. She wants to come out here and play on it, and that's what we wanted. We wanted something that even though she's a little older, she would still think it's fun to come out and play with, and it is proving true, and that has been the case. And the 2-year-old is able to do a lot of the same stuff, and he's able to find things that work for him. As far as the setup goes, I will say this is probably like the one big thing is it was pretty difficult to set up. Not difficult in that like you need to be a handyman or anything. You could do this with like no handy skills. It'd be fine. It just takes a long time. It comes in 4 huge boxes. They're probably 10 feet long by 4 foot by 1 foot. Big, huge boxes that got dropped off. Super heavy, so you're going to need help. Not a one-person job. And then just like a pro tip, we opened everything from the start because there's pieces for every step in all the boxes. It's not like box 1 is the first 5 steps. Box 2 is it's not like that at all. It's like you need for step 1, you need something from this box and this box and this box and this box. So what we did, which we found a guy on YouTube who was super helpful, and we opened everything and then laid everything out. And everything's in fairly easy to understand numerical and alphabetical order. So we laid all the wood pieces out, A, B, C, laid them all out in a big flat open area. And then we got a table set up and we set out all the hardware. There's so much hardware. But we set it all out. We put the bags in numbered so that we were able to, while one of us is drilling holes, the other person could be prepping the next step. And they would grab the boards and the bolts that we needed, bring it to us, and then we'd start doing that step. And so it was me and my wife, and then we also have my younger brother. So there's 3 of us doing this, and it took us 2 days, 2.5 days. And we worked from like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. the first day, and then we worked 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. the next day. We had like lights out here and stuff. We were trying to get this set up for Christmas, and then the next day we probably spent about 3 hours doing the final touches. So that's basically 3 full days to assemble this, and 3 grown adults putting it together. So again, not super difficult, but it was long, and there's a lot of parts, and a lot of just drilling holes and tightening bolts over and over and over again. The instructions are pretty thorough. And so if you do the method like we said, where you have someone prepping parts and the other person building, that's pretty helpful. And then when you get to the roof and stuff, you will need 2 people and a ladder for sure to get up top and put the roof on and things like that. And putting the crow's nest up top, you will definitely need 2 people and a ladder for that. So make sure you set aside enough time to do it. And that was really like my big, I don't know if that's a downside, because we knew it was going to be hard coming into it. And there's really no way around that. If you buy a brand new playset, it's just going to be a big process to set it up. Yeah, so I'm going to grab the camera and come closer and show you some of the features, and we'll get a closer look at it. All right, so here it is a little bit closer. This is our 10-year-old. These are the monkey bars. They're pretty high. So let's see her go up the ladder into the monkey bars. There's not too many monkey bars, but it is still a good little challenge for bigger kids, which is one of the reasons why we like this, because it's still fun for the big kids to play on. So there you go. It is a pretty big drop there. You do probably want to get some mulch or something. All right, this slide is so fast. So and it's a little bumpy. So just know about that. The slide was a little tricky to put together. It comes in multiple pieces, and this plastic you basically bolt together. Here's the sandbox. This was 10 bags of the play sand you get from Home Depot. So just so you know, this took 10 of the bags of play sand to build. And the sandbox is a big hit. You got your picnic table here. Kids have been having lunch out here. Kids have been doing homework out here. Yeah, you got your little platform in the sandbox. And then we've got ladder, which our 2-year-old goes up and down this ladder by himself easily. Not a problem. You can see we've got the little play fort in here. We've got bay windows. And you got the little ladder up to the crow's nest, which is the Skyfort. And this is pretty high up there. And so this is a cool feature. The kids are up there in the crow's nest above the swings. Comes with a telescope, but the little guy keeps taking it off and throwing it down. But yeah, fun little lookout spot up there. There's the slide again. It's super fast. There's the telescope. Yep. Yeah, that goes up top on the crow's nest. That's the telescope. Here's the rock wall. Super fun. The swings, you know, it has room for 3, so we're actually probably going to put a baby swing here where this trapeze is. But yeah, it comes with the trapeze and 2 swings, so you can put 3 things there, which is awesome. Hi. So hi. Yeah, so the trapeze is super fun. As you can see, I pulled some of the chain through to make the swings shorter or taller, whichever makes the most sense. We did the trapeze pretty high so that the bigger kids could swing on it. Destroyed our grass, but we're going to put mulch down under here at some point. So, I mean, I think that's pretty much everything we need to talk about.
We have a good view from the top.
Yeah, we can actually see downtown from here, which is pretty cool. When you get up top, you can actually see downtown, which is a nice little feature. Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing was just being organized in the assembly, have a couple drills, have a couple batteries, multiple screwdrivers. Yeah, just a ton of Phillips screws, and then these all bolt in, and it comes with all the bits and stuff. But I definitely recommend drills. That made it way faster. Yeah, I mean, every single one of these slats needs to be screwed in. So you do need to pay close attention to the directions. It does come with anchors, so everything is anchored down. Comes with like an auger and bolts it all down. The wood is pretty soft. You know, I believe it's cedar. And there's a few spots where I went probably too hard with the drill and it started splitting. It is very soft wood, But I mean, it can't be heavier. It can't be heavy wood because it would be impossible to ship and to build. But it does feel sturdy. I've climbed up in there, and I weigh 230, and I didn't have any problem climbing up in there. I've hung on this. Sat on the swings. It definitely. Mom's gone down the slide. Yeah, it definitely feels sturdy, even though it is a pretty lightweight wood. So there it is, the backyard discovery, Skyfort 2. Hours of fun in the backyard. We've been loving it. Are you guys glad we got this for you for Christmas?
Yes!